got touchdown, got a whole series on lockdown. If they looking for me, tell them pipe down. We up to the test. You want hang with the best. We had direct tape. Let's go.
What's the deal? This your boy DeSean Jackson. And we back with another episode of 25-10 for the win. With my boy
Shady McCoy. You know what it is. But hold up. Before we get too crazy with this, though, bro, can we talk about the draft this year?
Man, the draft.
Crazy.
Eagles first round pick. They got the boy Quinn Mitchell. What you feel about that?
I like it. I like his talent. He did play at
Toledo.
And we got and all I'm saying is I love it, but we got to see it.
4-3-3?
I got to see it, bro. You ain't playing against them Toledo dudes. You
know,
going against A.J. Brown. You going with C.D. Lamb. I need to see it.
But we got two DBs picked within the first and the second round.
Yeah.
Cooper DeSean from Iowa. Bradbury should be worried.
He been gone. He's been weak. He done. Yeah, he done.
Jumping into, I want to speak on the quarterbacks, man. We seen a pick early, and Raheem Moore, my boy Raheem Moore. You know that's my boy.
Wait, hold up. I just see him at the fight. I know we're gonna get into the fight. I know you're gonna bring it up. I know how you get down. Anyway, I said, yo, Raheem, he a brother,
you know, he a brother.
No. I
mean,
like
NIGG, yeah, that one.
Bruh. I said, what up? I said, what up? No.
Yeah, he one of them.
Yeah.
You'll love him. I played with him twice. So in Washington, I played with him, and then for the Rams, when I came was playing here in L.A. for the Rams, he was there. So he's for sure a real one.
All y'all Falcon fans, I know you're happy about Morris being there. Listen, you're gonna see him on the field, but you might see him in the strip club.
Yeah, nah, for sure. He gonna be at Mad City getting some wings.
I'm gonna go with him too.
He gonna be on the wings. So talk to me about Michael Penix, man. That was Michael Penix Jr. He had a heck of a career at Washington, or a heck of 2 years there at Washington, playing some big time games. Was that surprise? Was that surprising to you? And then the reason why I'm saying that is because they just gave Kirk Cousins, who was one of my teammates, they gave him 4 years, $180 million with $100 guaranteed, and then you draft a quarterback in the first round.
Bro, before I even give you my take on it, was he good with you? Did you play with him?
Kirk Cousins was he was good. I wouldn't say he's not good. I wouldn't say he's great, but he's good. Yes,
we nobody would say great. But I'm saying,
he was good. But I just told you this too a second ago. I think in 8 years, whatever the math is, he only won one playoff game. And I know you killed Dak Prescott a lot too.
That's two different I mean, Dak got like 9 All-Pros on his team. Like,
right.
So what's the question? I'm sorry. What's the question again?
I'm just asking about Penix. I mean, because you just gave.
All right.
You gave Kirk Cousins 4 years, $180 million, $100 guaranteed, and you go draft a quarterback in the first round.
See, I got mixed.
Talk to me about that.
Mixed emotions. One is like I'm happy that I hate when teams go out there and they might need a quarterback and they just draft one on the board because he's next available and they need one. I hate when people do that because now you draft somebody you don't really want.
Right.
It's like dating a girl. You make her your girlfriend and you really don't want her. You want a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
On the other side, no, they go get their guy. Michael Penix, they want him, they got him. But my thing is like, yo, as a organization, when y'all figuring out what y'all want to do in the free agency and in the draft, you know you need a quarterback. Let's go get a quarterback. So once you out there and go get you a quarterback,
yeah.
Why'd you go
in the first round?
And then my thing is, yo, you could have took some of that money. Let's not even say the 180. Let's just say 60 million of it.
Right.
You'd have got you some pieces because you need defense.
Pieces to the puzzle.
I do think that Raheem Moore would have a better insight on the defense,
sure.
right? Because he's a defensive coach. So he can control that more.
Yep.
Only thing is that y'all didn't get better this year. Your first round draft pick, number 8, you didn't get better.
9, I think he
went 8th.
8th, okay.
8th pick overall.
Right.
So that means the next year draft, your first rounder, hopefully it's not high, but that's hopefully make your team better. So they didn't get better, I feel like, this year. But if you're going for your future, where you got a young tight end, young wide receivers, it's going to work out.
Right.
And a young running back. So we're going to see.
Yeah, I definitely for me, I don't really agree with the pick, and the reason why I say that is, because if you go give a quarterback in the free agency $180 million, and then you go turn around and draft, it's like you contradicting yourself. You took care of the position in free agency, and then you come into draft and you taking care of the position too. For me, that's almost like a team or organization that's not believing in the free agent quarterback that we just signed all this money to.
Right.
So like
why?
So why do you go do that? But anyway, that's water under the bridge. I want to speak specifically on Xavier Worthy, my boy, my little homie, somebody that looked up to me and gave me a lot of credibility for someone I've been in my career, and someone that he looked up to. I think that's a big time pick for Andy Reid, and this is why I tell you this: Kansas City Chiefs. Xavier Worthy the 28th pick overall in the 2024 first round. For one, he's a little taller than me. So, I mean, I'll call him about 6 feet, 6'1" at the most. But he's blazingly fast. Patrick Mahomes, quarterback. Now, guess what? They just got Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown's over there. They have Rice. They have a few pieces to this puzzle over here. They got Pacheco. So I'm looking at this, and then you can't forget about Kelsey. Then you add a weapon like Xavier Worthy. A lot of teams are not going to account for him.
You got Rice too, depending on
that's what I said. You got Rice. So a lot of teams are not going to account for Worthy. One thing I would tell you about Andy Reid, he loves a fast guy that could take off the top. So now you have two guys that could take, really three guys that could take off the top.
Third.
You have Rice, you have Brown, and now you have Xavier Worthy. I see this as a repeat. They're winning the Super Bowl again. I'm telling you right now, in April, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl again.
Bro, and he's going to do phenomenal, bro. He's used to having them type of dudes. I think it started out with guys like you, right? Mm-hmm. And then you looked at Tyreek Hills, right? And it keeps coming and coming and coming. And last year, they sucked at wide receivers. Just be honest. They had the most drops in football.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
I keep telling people like, yo, that's the worst you ever see this Chiefs offense. Mm-hmm. What do? They go out there and get Hollywood Brown. Then they go out there and get a speedy dude in the draft, Worthy. So I'm betting my money on the Chiefs again.
They going back to back. What? They already went back to back, right?
Bro,
or is this the third?
It's a three-peat.
It's about to be a three-peat.
On some Michael Jordan stuff. But look, last year's crazy in the playoffs. I say, yo, you can't bet them out. You can't bet against them until they lose.
Right.
So when I would see them underdogs, $100,000 on that. $100,000 on that. I came up. So you feel me?
Man, hey, we're going to get onto that betting with you a little later, man. I don't want to talk now because we got a good flow right now. But, yeah, man, so what I will say about Xavier Worthy, man, I love the kid. His game is polished. He's awesome with the ball in his hands anywhere on the field. You could get it to him now. You could get it to him mid-range. You could give it to him down the field.
Hey.
He's a specialist when I say reverses, the jet sweeps, and then punt return, kick return.
We gotta, you know what? Let's take the time out, right? Brett Veach, the GM who drafted DeSean, who drafted me. We gotta get this dude some credit.
Gotta give it to Brett Veach.
Delivering. We love to talk about Howie because Howie delivers, but Brett Veach is right next to him, bro, delivering. So get them boys some love.
Brett Veach, man. Hey, you and Andy Reid, y'all coming on the show soon, man. Shout out to my boy Brett Veach, man. But yeah, so as far as this draft, and this is the last topic I want to touch on this because I know we hitting the draft heavy right now. Let's talk Deion Sanders. And I know this was his first year in Colorado. So, I mean, we might be nitpicking just a little bit, but there was no players drafted.
No, he got one. Not one? Wait, time out, though.
No, there was no players drafted from Colorado this year. I mean, so do we look at this and are we over strategic on this, or is it? I'm just curious because he was only there 1 year.
Yeah, no, you right. I
mean, like we can't harsh him too much.
It's only 1 year, and then a lot of those dudes was like portal guys. So most dudes left out. Those might have been older coming in. We gotta give him another year because next year now I will say the next year now his son is supposed to be the highest pick, number one. So and then you got Hunter. He coming there. He gonna be a top five. Top
coming out.
And then his other son, Shiloh. We don't know. He's gonna get drafted,
but not first. Not first round though. I don't think Shiloh.
Well,
he'll probably be like a second. I don't think he's gonna be a first. I'll give him like second, third round pick.
So and I know that or that tackle, he's still young. They got some pieces. We just gotta see.
So this year, for sure.
This year. Now hold up. Now
I'm
gonna go and say it on record, right? Because that's our OG, right?
Yeah, for sure.
If they don't have no players drafted next year, we can talk about that.
Yeah, we could get on.
And what about the wins and losses?
Yeah, he won 4 games last year, so I know we talked about that previous. So, but
do they gotta get
6+ this year? What you gonna give them this year?
They gotta get to a bowl next year though.
So
if they don't get to the bowl,
I give them 6+. I give.
They should win that. They should do that.
I give Colorado winning 6+ games this year. You agree?
I want to go 8.
All right, so we got
you got the best
medium. So you said 7, 8.
You got the favorite.
I want you to guarantee wins though.
But listen, you got the favorite to win the Heisman, Shador. You got the number 1 pick overall favorite, Shador. The name of the game is having a good quarterback,
Travis Hunter.
And then you got Travis. So my thing is, I need at least 8 wins.
I respect it.
Dion would say that. Dion would say that about himself. He would say that.
So can you get a little bolder here? Because you're saying you need at least 8. Are you going to guarantee them to get 8, or are you going to say 7?
Guarantees in life is just.
All right, well, give me your prediction.
Insurance, you're going to die, and Floyd
I can guarantee 6. I can
guarantee
6. I want to guarantee 6 games. I want to say that.
That ain't much, though.
No, it ain't. I'm saying
You gotta
off of
guarantee
4.
8. No, bro.
I can't guarantee 8.
How? I
don't
just
think
gave you.
they're
They got the
gonna-
top with the top.
I don't think they're gonna. That's tough, bro. I'm not 100% with
So
that.
6.
Yeah, I say for sure I'm gonna guarantee them to win +6.
So 2 more games than last year, basically. You saying?
Yeah. That ain't good enough. We'll get to that a little later, man. NBA playoffs.
Your boys. I can't wait to hear your take on this. Let me go. Let me get into it first. LeBron James, bro, and the Lakers.
We cooked.
Who's the issue though? Is it LeBron the issue?
No, Darvin Ham. For one, Darvin Ham, I don't understand when you got 3 bigs on the court, and I'm talking Denver. For one, it's a mismatch. Why do you got 3 guards on the court when they got 3 bigs? I don't understand, yo. Like his substitution, the squad I like AD.
Okay.
I like Bron.
Mm-hmm.
I like Hachimura. I like
D'Lo.
no. Hold on. Yeah, I know D'Lo's in there, but
Okay,
I'm saying
okay.
I like AR 15 in there,
Okay.
and then D'Lo. That's my main 5 on the court that's playing good together.
They play the most.
On the court together.
Okay.
But when you start interchanging and putting
Right.
other pieces in, it's not making no sense.
So
I don't understand it.
I'm doing my checklist, right? So y'all mark me down. So check is Ham, head coach. He's an issue.
Ham.
What's next? What's the next issue though?
The next issue, a little bit of Bron and
Whoa,
AD,
hold
AD in there
on.
too.
I'm just trying to paint the picture for the people here. So Ham's a big issue, right?
Ham's the number 1 issue.
But and Bron's a little issue because you keep calling Bron's name like, yo, it's time for him to go.
Bron for sure is an issue. So as of lately, he's been a lot better on managing the ball. But I'm gonna be honest, he turns the ball over too senselessly. Like he just turns the ball over.
Right.
Crazy.
Right. You tired of that?
I'm tired of that.
Okay.
In certain situations, I don't like you passing the ball over. Kobe ain't passing the ball over. Game 2, you miss a wide open 3. Now I know Caldwell Pope fall. He fell on the ground, and then you didn't understand. I mean, you didn't think that was gonna happen. So then you sit back and you take a wide open shot that you missed with like 20, 15, 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah.
I don't like that management for one. And for 2, Kobe ain't missing that.
Now we getting somewhere.
Kobe or Jordan is not missing that.
Right.
I don't even think Steph or Kyrie is missing that.
Okay.
So that's the issue for me. And so I'm not just gonna sit here and put it all on him, because I know AD, you've been kind of, but AD's been balling though.
All right, so
you gotta give AD his shit because he's been balling.
This is what I was trying to get to, right? I was trying to get the LeBron out the way. Now you cleanse you out of that.
LeBron,
okay.
yeah, LeBron.
What's up with AD though? Because everybody talks to, yo, he's balling. But if you really look at the games, bro, I watched last night. I watched game 3, right? He balling out. I watched him play good defense on Jokic, right?
I got one word for you, but go
Hold
ahead.
on, put defense
I'ma
on
tell you what's the
Jokic.
problem.
But my thing is, in the fourth quarter, yo, that's the biggest quarter. Where you at? You can't give me 30-some plus points in the first half.
And don't
In
do
the second half, don't even score in the second half, right?
Right.
You give me one shot attempt? How are we going to win like that, though? And it's like, I don't see nobody pointing a finger at him. It's like they give him a pass like, well, that's AD, man. That, he's been healthy. He's playing good. No, dog.
Right.
When they said you was a top 75 player, when they traded you and got all that money and gave you all that money, and they gave you another contract extension, I need more from you. When you look at the guys, the Kareems, the guys like Magic, the Kobe's you talked about, Pau Gasol, for God's sake. When we need it in the fourth to win championships, you give it to us.
there.
So we got to stop giving him a pass, because I know, and that's your man, Snoop Dogg. He a crazy Laker fan.
Yeah.
He would say it.
Yeah. I was
So I need you to say it.
In
In the fourth quarter, we need more from.
No, you're 100% right. We
Come on,
definitely need
man.
more from him in the fourth quarter. But I would say this too. Jokic.
What about him?
You asking what's the problem?
No,
Joke.
no.
I mean, you.
No. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This what so after game 1, I said, I need to see AD guard him more, right?
Come on,
They-
he can't. He's
But-
at a
but-
disadvantage.
hold on. They talk about how AD should get a defensive player of the year, which he'd be balling on defense.
He's not a true center
But
though.
hold on. Well, listen, man. Listen. This
Power
is
forward.
bro. This is excuses. When we get you right, and you the man, we paying you. I need this. So hold up. I watched him guarding Jokic the last 2 games. He's played well, phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so much you could do with him, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great players, it's hard to stop them. Just got to slow him down, right?
For sure.
He's been slowing him down enough. I need to see that more often.
Yeah, but that's not his game. He's not a physical. He's not going to be in the paint playing defense like that. Like, for one, our defense is terrible. The Los Angeles Lakers do not play no defense. And LeBron, I'm tired of this. I'm sick and
See,
tired.
I disagree.
Hold
I disagree.
on. Let me go back to this. I'm sick and tired of when I see the other team scoring on us, LeBron getting mad at other people. Bro, you the closest thing to a center we got down there. You getting mad at AR and Hachimura and all these people when Aaron Gordon or Joker is scoring in the paint. LeBron, you 6'10", 250 plus. How you gonna get mad at Hachimura and AR if one of these dudes is scoring in the paint, bro? Like, come on, bro, stop that, bro. You get down there and play defense, bro. We don't play no defense. The Los Angeles Lakers do not play no defense. All we want to do is score. How you think these dudes coming back every time after being down 20 points?
But hold
it's
up.
no defense.
Hold on, I don't agree with that. I think they
How?
All right, I'm gonna tell you. First of all, Jamal Murray. They was locking him up all game
After being down 20.
Hold up, locking him down all game. Fourth quarter, he started coming alive. Right, hit some big buckets.
You gonna blame it on Anthony?
But
Davis?
no. I'm not. I'm just saying they did a good. I think Ham did a good job of the defensive game plan. They did well.
All right.
Jokic wasn't snapping out.
For the first half.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, bro, it's hard to just shut down great players. Even you, I don't care who you can have Revis, you can have Dion, right? Mm-hmm. They're gonna make plays on you, but you gonna make your plays too.
All right.
So what I'm saying is, if you look at the Lakers, bro, low key, they be playing good defense. I watched AD play good Jokic pretty well. I watched the way they've been
40% of the time.
I'm saying, but my thing is, it's only so much you can do against great players. Jamal Murray, some of them games they be having him locked up. He a good player, so he gonna make plays.
Okay, let's speak on this.
The problem is this when they was coming back, they wasn't answering the runs, right? So every team gonna make a run.
But that's defense, McCoy.
That's
defense. We can score all day if you can't stop.
But
what's going to happen?
You're not going to shut down a good offense all game.
I'm not asking you to, but if we're up 20 plus or 15, 14
that's
points,
defense too, though.
That's what I'm telling you.
But I'm saying weather the storm. That's what I'm saying. So look, if they up 20 points, right? They gotta put all this energy to come all the way back.
Let's keep scoring.
So my thing is, you don't have to keep scoring. Score half the time
and stop and make stops.
Right.
So defense
we
wins
can agree to
championships,
disagree,
offense wins games.
So
let me ask you this: Game 3.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody see D'Angelo Russell? Did he show up to Game 3?
But he showed
this man didn't make a bucket.
Yeah, that was wild.
I don't know. You can talk about he showed up to Game 3 or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But where did he?
See, but hold up. Just to give him some grace, right? I'm not trying. I come at everybody. But my thing with him is he a role player, correct?
Streaky player.
Streaky be a role player, right?
No.
He's a superstar?
I mean, he's a starter. How are you a role player if you're a starter? You can't be a starter in the NBA and you're going to say he's a role player. A role player is like somebody coming off the bench that's coming into the game that's going to, play a good role.
I mean, that's what he is. I don't know if he's a good role player. He ain't like a star. No. Like, what's AR? Is AR a star to you, or is he a good role player?
Nah, he's more of a role player, but he's a starter now. But what I'm saying is,
all right,
D'Angelo Russell is a starter that's being paid like a starter. He got the bag. They gave him like $100 and some million. Look it up. Yeah,
I think he's waiting for a big contract. I don't know.
He got paid.
I mean, all that money. In NBA, everybody getting paid.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no money. I'm just talking about. Excuse my language. I'm not talking about the money. I'm just talking about him as a player. I don't know what he makes. Let's say I don't know what he makes.
Streaky player.
I just watch me. He's a good role player, right? He's a supporting cast to the stars. Correct.
It depends who's on his team.
That's the Lakers. Let's use the Lakers. He plays for them.
I mean, yeah.
LeBron, AD is the main stars.
Yeah.
The good supporting cast is him and AR and them dudes. Mm-hmm. All right. So when I look at him, like the game where he hit like 6 threes, that's phenomenal for a good supporting cast role player. So now at the end of the game, what LeBron was trying to do was ice the game away. That's what he started doing till Jamal hit the game winner. So look at this game, all right? He give you 0 points, and everybody's mad about it. I'm upset about it, but I'm not super mad because he's a role player. We just need him to support us. Right. My issue is with our superstars in the fourth quarter, Anthony Davis, you're not even trying to shoot the ball. Bro, I ain't even saying
including Bron.
I'm talking about Anthony Davis, bro.
Oh, okay. He's a superstar.
You're averaging 1 or 2 shot attempts in the fourth quarter. Now you could blame that on the coach not getting you the ball or getting the plays for you. But when you're a star, you know what it is. Hey, homie, I need to rock. Mm-hmm. And this is football we talking about. Imagine in basketball. Yeah. I'm 7 foot. Man, give me the ball. Post up. So all I'm saying is you want to blame the role players. I don't do that. I blame the stars for the mess ups. I'm not going to blame.
So LeBron in there too then. So basically I commend you because you saying LeBron, so you're not just saying Anthony Davis. You saying LeBron.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not saying Brown. I'm saying Anthony Davis.
Oh, okay. So LeBron just doesn't show up either in the fourth quarter. Man, so look, that's cool because I know you gonna go. You love LeBron. You know it's nothing against.
I just keep it real though.
But let's talk about the era we in now, man. Because there's no Steph, there's no KD in the NBA playoffs. I damn near think they should have just let the Warriors be. Instead of us, we should have let the Warriors.
Well, look, you got dudes like SGA out here that should, in my opinion, should be MVP. You got Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, right? Who else? The young Luka
balling.
Serious. Is it a new era now? Is the old ways out the way?
It low key is. I mean, you still got Kyrie in there. Kyrie balling doing his thing. I mean, you got Paul George. You got James Harden.
It's a new era, bro. The wave caps and do-rags is gone.
So
Big jerseys is out.
KD's and the LeBrons, they time
Yeah,
up.
I think so.
Anthony Edwards is serving them.
Bro,
SGA.
I ain't gonna lie. Watching Ant-Man play, I've never seen, because people talk about Kevin Durant's defense. I ain't never seen nobody just go at Kevin Durant. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
Man,
he ain't no crazy defender like either.
But he lanky and long, Paul, so it works for his favor. But I watched Ant-Man. He looked quicker than KD. He looked stronger. He going right at him. I never seen nothing like that. Ant-Man
talking shit.
He got that old dog in his
said
head.
old ass.
Yeah.
He said you can't fuck with me, old ass. You heard that. But I love that. That the new era of the game.
Yep.
The young game, man, it's always you always love to see the game revolve, and you always love to see the game coming up with new guys and basically coming at the old heads.
But he different though. Ant-Man, you know why? Because I watched.
You know they said that's Jordan's son.
Real talk. Jordan gets busy anyway. But like everybody want to be cool now, right?
Yeah.
Back then it's like I ain't about to work out with you.
No,
like,
yeah,
I ain't about to give you my jersey. Well, I ain't do that a lot either though. Unless you was nice.
We ain't.
But now it's like Ant-Man, even though he's young, he's on a different era though. He want that Jordan Kobe. Like I ain't really friends with y'all dudes.
Nah, for sure.
I like that.
You know who else is like that too? I like him. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum coming at dudes. Like I don't. He not really too friendly. Like I see him, he giving buckets and he like, yeah, I'm on that all game.
I mean, the only thing with him is like, you know, he's super talented.
Yeah.
He got to show me some dog. He showed me a cool light skinned dude.
I knew you was gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying?
So you on your Drake.
Like
yeah.
He on that light skin wave.
You on
like
your 50 Cent right now.
Nah, for real. I watched too many times where they hyped this Boston team up. That team is so freaking talented, dog. This year, last year.
Jaylen Brown.
Right, all them dudes.
Yeah.
Right? Even with Marcus Smart and them dudes, all them, they're white.
Dogs.
They got players.
They got dogs.
And y'all come out short every time. And then a lot of times I see him in the game sevens, game 6. You don't even show up.
Yeah.
Shoot all these jump shots.
I think this the year today. I think they'll get.
I know
past.
he get his nails done twice a year or twice a week. That's the light skin in him.
I don't know about
Ant-Man
all that.
ain't doing that. You know what I mean?
I don't know about all that. We that's a little too personal. We don't
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm watching the game. You know, they're like me. I ain't showering before the game. What? No shower.
Did you shower this morning?
Today, I'm on the podcast.
Oh,
I don't do no
okay.
physical activities no more. But when I was playing, ain't no shower, ain't no chapstick, ain't no lotion. Let's get it in.
You raw, Paul.
Man, you know what it is. That's 150 yards right there.
It's interesting though, man. So I still like the Sixers, man. And I think they got
better.
I think, but I'm just gonna be realistic because the Knicks, them boys over there playing some.
They
ball.
got dog.
They playing some ball right now. But the East is very interesting. So you still got the Celtics, you got the Sixers. Honestly, and I know it's your boy Dame just got hurt last night. So Dame Dash is hurt. Yeah, man. I don't know how I feel about Milwaukee, man. The Milwaukee Bucks, man. I know Dame just got hurt.
Right.
His calf. I don't know, man, but the East I definitely like. I like the Celtics, and I feel like the Sixers still got a chance. Who you liking in the East right now?
The Sixers
Over the Celtics?
Yeah, I ain't worried about them. They barely beat them last year. You forgot?
That boy Maxey was playing. Was
he
Maxey
like
playing
that.
ball?
He's like that. You got the MVP for real from last year. I mean, he's still the MVP.
Who, Embiid?
Yeah, you got Embiid. You got Maxey, right? If we get Tobias Harris to just play this,
Yeah, he got to step his game up a lot.
Oh, well, we got defense, right? You got Kelly to play that defense. And then Buddy Hill, he's still solid.
So you taking the Sixers out the East?
Yeah, you
they coming out.
Look. I like the Knicks. They showing some dog and all that, but they not that good. Come on, are you serious?
Yeah.
You been watching my boys?
I've been watching.
We gonna win again. We gonna make it 2-2. We gonna go up to New York, and you know what's about to happen. If Embiid don't get hurt in New York with his knee, we win that game. And I'm going to the game again.
Bold prediction.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna give my prediction on the West. I like the Timberwolves, bro.
Oh no.
I like the Timberwolves. I like the Timberwolves over the Nuggets.
Oh no.
I'm just telling you. I think they're gonna crack the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals.
No.
Do you think they're making the conference finals?
Oh, I know Nuggets are gonna make it. Who you
The
talking about?
Timberwolves.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is why. They play phenomenal defense. They switch on everything. They got length, right? They got dog in them.
Gobert.
But the scoring,
And
though,
Anthony.
I don't see them scoring like that. When I watch the Suns, they're not playing well with the pick and roll. They're not really playing good defense. They're not playing well. Bradley Beal, I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he got going on. But they play good defense. They score for turnovers. The Nuggets don't turn the ball over like that. That's not what they do. They're a real team.
Right.
I don't see them beating them.
I think this is the year we gonna see it. I think you got, for one, you got a good matchup. So you got Gobert, you got Karl Towns down bottom, you got Anthony Edwards, you got you got a lot of role players to help. You got the boy Michael Conley playing a little good ball.
Michael Conley still balling.
So I think that's a perfect lineup to match up with the Denver Nuggets. And that's just my honest opinion. And I think they got a lot of young talent. So if we're looking at Aaron Gordon, we looking at Joker, we looking at guys, what's the shooter?
Michael Porter Jr.
So I'm looking at the lineup. The names I just named on the Timberwolves kind of matching up good with them lengthy-wise.
Yeah, you only talking about defense, right? But this team been playing together. They got great chemistry. Bro, they love playing with each other. The other day, man, they were up 3-0 against the Lakers before the Lakers won. And they asked Jokic about it. He said, I don't really look at the winning, man, because to me, in Denver, winning is a lifestyle.
For sure. I like that.
He
popping it. But
so all I say is this, man. They live in this winning thing.
You know, they got to be swagged out because they won last year. They won the NBA championship last year. So, we good with that. But Caitlin Clark, I'm going to let you, this your topic, Caitlin Clark, man.
Hey, y'all, look. Check it out. This is the problem, though. The problem is they want to hate on this girl because she's a white girl, right? And she's dominating basketball, right? Beating up on all the talented, athletic black girls, right? If you go to our neighborhoods where we grew up at, ain't no white boy gonna come in there and beat us all on the court.
Can I pause you?
Pause.
How she beating up and she lost in the finals versus South Carolina?
What I'm saying is beating up on college basketball in general. I mean, there's no way that she takes a.
How?
You see the Iowa team?
She beat LSU.
Whoa. You see the Iowa team though?
I did.
She took them to the championship twice. They ain't got no talented girls like that.
Where her memorabilia at? Where her wings at?
Yeah, man.
Championship rings.
Who gonna be South Carolina back-to-back years?
What you mean?
Who gonna be LSU back-to-back years?
I mean, you
then
she beating up on all the black girls though, but
she
just
not?
lost. I mean, she's doing her thing.
Bro,
she's a baller.
listen,
She's doing her thing. But
first
I mean,
of all,
if you gonna pop it, like bring that championship home is what I'm telling you.
All right. Well, listen, Coach Dawn Staley, I was rooting for them to win. I love her, Philly girl. She's doing her thing, right?
For sure.
Got South Carolina playing phenomenal basketball, so I'm with that.
Yeah.
But one thing Coach Staley did say, she said, she gave her speech after she won the championship. The last thing she said, if Caitlin Clark is out here, I want you to hear this. You are one of our GOATs, and we thank you for uplifting and elevating our game. She said that girl is bad, right? That's what the head coach of the winning team said.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward now to where we at today. What I'm saying is when I watch this game, see, you got to put yourself back into when you was playing basketball, when you was playing football, back when you were younger in college or high school. Ain't no white boy come in there in Long Beach. Ain't you go to Long Beach? Ain't nobody in Long Beach that's going to run y'all through the ringer. Right? Am I tripping? He ain't gonna have a better day than you gonna have, right?
We had a few that came.
Oh, I can't. I don't know. I don't know what
I
they
wouldn't
got
say
going on.
came doing dog shit. But
This is what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is, South Carolina, right? First of all, they was losing the game. Caitlin came out giving buckets, 18, I think, points off the rip. They put the starters on the bench, South Carolina. They put the backups on the court, and they started winning.
To rough her ass up.
No, to start winning. You know why? They had all Americans on the bench, right? You talk about all these great players from Maya Moores to Breonna Stewart's, all these girls.
Right.
They played at UConn, bro, Tennessee. They got all-American talent. Iowa, they don't got nobody there. Next year, watch how good they be. So all I'm saying is this, bro. A lot of times I think in our sports world, right, race is part of it. And I feel like when you have a white athlete, right, in a dominated black sport, when they get a white person that's pretty good, they gravitate to them. They say how great they are. They pump them. It's the truth. But this situation ain't that because she's actually that good.
No, she's a game changer.
I played with some dudes those white dudes that weren't that good, but they made him. I'm like, wait, he's good, but he ain't that.
Yeah.
Dudes like Gronkowski, he's like that. He's nice. Girls like Caitlin Clark, she's like that. She's one of them. And I think that she don't get enough respect. She just got a deal with Nike for 8 years, $28 million, and everybody making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, why not?
Yeah.
She deserved that because ain't nobody listen, I go to the barbershops, you're going to hear about boxing, you're going to hear about basketball, LeBron, Lakers, you're going to hear about all these things, right? Football, Mahomes. Nowadays, you talking about Caitlin Clark, right? And we've never in our lives talked about women basketball as much as we doing right now. They watching the NCAA for the women, not for the boys. It's never been done. And why is that? Ain't because she's a white girl. Because she's a white girl that's balling and beating everybody, right? Taking an average team like Iowa to the championship 2 years in a row. And then my last thing is this. When I watch Steph Curry and I watch him, I see what he's done for the NBA. And when I watch Caitlin Curry Clark, she's doing the same thing for WNBA.
You said Caitlin who?
Caitlin Curry Clark. Get her name right.
So
she CCCs, and they talking Chanel.
She mini Curry.
She's that nice, bro. And I want you, because you've been doing a lot of hating, and I don't like it. You posted on, I'm waiting for this day, because you was posting on my page like, yo, this and that and the third. I want her today on 2510 show. I want you to tell the viewers, I don't know what camera you got, but one of them cameras. Tell the people how nice Caitlin CCC is.
She nice. She nice. I definitely feel
Great.
like she's a game changer. I feel like she implemented some great things in college basketball. I
Keep
don't-
going.
If I'm gonna put her on that stage, she gotta bring some trophies home
Who? Hold on. Let me ask you a question though.
Gotta bring
Who's your
some
favorite?
trophies.
Who's your favorite college basketball player?
all time.
Whenever.
I
Just give me one.
I would probably say like Lisa Leslie back in the.
She's a great.
Yeah.
Now you put her on that Iowa team and you take Caitlin off.
I
Did
mean,
they win too?
She would have did her thing because she's
No. That's not what I asked you. I asked you if she do her thing.
Yeah,
If she win it-
possible. Because she's the big dominant,
No.
statue. So for
No.
me, like, yeah, ain't nobody coming in there. Every time somebody came to the paint, she throwing that shit about it there. She scored. She's a scorer. She's backing it down. She made 3-point shots. I mean, she had a mid game. I wouldn't say she's a
She was
Curry.
phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, but I'm
But
just
she
saying.
not-
So
she not winning
for
on that
me,
team.
I'm gonna look at it like this. I feel like I gave her flowers. I gave it to her, and I feel like she's a dog. But all I'm saying is, if I'm gonna put her on that statue, I would just like her.
And this is
I
why
would want some trophies coming in. That's all I'm saying.
And last thing I heard is like, because I've here and there you have a white boy, right, that come in there in the city, in the hood, and give you buckets. And when y'all leave, you look at your homeboys like, yo, I respect him.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what she is.
Jason Williams.
You see what I'm saying? It's dudes you gonna respect to the
She
fullest.
gonna always be that for sure.
Yeah, so
And I
act
get
like
that.
it. So act like it.
Nah, for
Matter
sure.
of fact, and look, what size you wear?
You gonna give me some shoes?
Emma.
I wear 11.5.
Got you. We gonna have the Caitlin Clark. Nikes on.
The Curry's on the Curry.
And we gotta hold up. Real quick. She plays in Indiana now. Can we go to a game?
Yeah, for sure. So let me ask that.
Can I get you a jersey?
No, I don't want no jersey.
Why you want no jersey?
I've never had a women's jersey.
It's a new day though.
WNBA jersey.
Yo, look.
So you gonna rock that? You gonna wear it?
Emma. I'm gonna fit it. I had a whole crazy outfit.
I'll put it up in my
This the thing
in my
though,
memorabilia
bro.
room.
All these years watching women basketball, they don't nobody get no 24 million viewers on watching the game,
That's real.
right? And it ain't because of Angel Reese. It ain't because South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know it's over.
So let me ask you this: Do Juju Williams got a chance to
Ooh.
be? Do Juju got a chance
She's
to be?
another
like,
one.
Yeah.
Yo, see, that's what I keep trying to tell y'all people, man. It ain't no race. This is who you is. Yo, Juju's in that class.
Yeah.
When I watch basketball today, I see Caitlin and I see Juju.
Juju, okay.
Now I seen Juju, right? I met her dad the other day. I'm talking to Juju, whatever. And I said, yo, who's the best basketball player running right now? I think she's gonna say herself because she is that good. Like if you ask me who's better, her and Caitlin and her, it's like a super close.
Right.
She said Caitlin.
Yeah, she older though.
She's
She's a senior. She's a freshman.
What I'm saying is like that lets you know that how she
Nah, for
views
sure.
it.
No, that
She
definitely.
views her like that girl's nice.
I'm sure she probably like if I was that same age, I would take
but
me.
That wasn't the question about if this not. We just
Yeah.
asked who's better, right? Who's the best basketball girl right now? And her mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
She looks at her like, yo, this girl is top notch. Now I think when Juju gets to her level, she's gonna surpass
Yeah,
Caitlin.
for sure.
Because Juju can do everything.
Yeah, she's out the gym.
Juju can get drafted with the boys right now today.
Juju out the gym, and
Yeah, I love it.
Juju a dog, and she got that coach with her. So
Yep. Juju's phenomenal, and she's gonna surpass Caitlin Curry Clark. But this is why I think Juju is going to be the most anticipated female athlete, the biggest female athlete. One is she's a freshman, bro. She's like a senior. Super talented, phenomenal athlete, right? And another part is, I could put her on my Wheaties commercials, right? From the sports
Very
world.
marketable.
But also you put her on the magazine, Essence, and all the modeling. She's a beautiful young girl.
Yes, sir.
And I think that from the female, standpoint of, with wins, right? Obviously, attraction wins. I think she's a super attractive, and I think that she's a great player.
Definitely.
You put all that together, she can't lose.
Yeah, Juju.
She'll be the biggest star we've ever seen in female sports in general.
see, this is one thing I love about Juju, And, she's here in Hollywood and Los Angeles, so she does a great job marketing. I've been seeing her on a commercial with Embiid. Gave him the little ponytail, the Juju Williams ponytail. And then, she did some stuff with Snoop Dogg, so very marketable. Like you said, a very good-looking young lady, out there in the community that's actually, being very positive to the youth, to the kids, uplifting and women alone, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times women don't get the credit they deserve. So I feel like she's definitely getting the credit she's deserved because she's in the places that needs to be shown. So you keep putting your face out there, young lady, and you keep striving for greatness.
And the best thing is she got a father in her house, bro. I met her dad. Solid black man, strong. That matters,
That's
bro.
huge.
That matters. So I love seeing that because I got a daughter, so I know how that is.
100%. I don't got a daughter yet, man. Hopefully, one day.
Oh, I bring my daughter. She bad as hell. I bring her right here with you.
No. I don't want no bad.
Uncle DJ.
2008. I can remember. So I had my draft party back then. You got invited to the draft, or you could have your own draft party. I chose to have my own draft party. So we was actually here.
LA?
We was here in Los Angeles. I had all my family, my friends, close friends, and I had rented out. My older brother had a friend that had like this crazy house in the hills, overlooking the hills, sick pool. Like we had at least about 100 people there. So this draft day, man, obviously, earlier that year when because I was a junior, I came out early. I put in my request to kind of like see like where
you go.
Yeah, like where I would go, and they was like anywhere from like the 1st to 15. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gone. I ain't staying in college. I ain't staying for my senior year, and they just projected me to go to 1st to 15. So draft day came, and it was a very interesting call, man. So, and not to speak on this, so I slipped. I slipped in the draft because that year in 2008 there was no receivers drafted in the first round.
Oh, for real?
That was like crazy, bro. Like it haven't really happened before. So, I'm sitting the first rounds going, I'm seeing all these players getting picked and drafted, and I'm like, damn. So fast forward to the second round, it was a few picks. I was the 7th receiver, and I was the 49th pick. So it was a few players that went. I'm looking. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? So it's crazy because Philadelphia's up, and I get the call. My phone ringing from a 215 number. I see Pennsylvania. And I'm like, what the hell? So I get the phone because, I grew up a Steeler fan growing up. So
because you from Pittsburgh, I know.
My family's from Pittsburgh. Shit. So when I seen the 215 number saying Pennsylvania, I'm thinking it's the Steelers, right? So I'm getting excited. So I pick up the phone, and it's like, DeSean, it's Coach Andy Reid, the Philadelphia Eagles. And the first few words he said was, I don't want to deal with your dad.
Right.
So I'm like, man, like, hold on. Like, what you mean you don't want to deal with my dad?
You supposed to be excited.
I'm supposed to be excited. You calling me, telling me, like, we about to draft you and we going to pick you. But the first few words was, I don't want to have to deal with your dad. So what I'm getting from this is my college coach at the time was Jeff Tefford. And him and my dad did not get along at all.
You sound like Chip Kelly.
Right. They did not get along at all. So basically, he wanted me to come back my senior year. And my dad used to be at the games, like, bashing the head coach. Like, if I didn't get the rock or I didn't have over 100 yards or I didn't score, like, my pops in the stands going crazy. I'm going to hate this mother. He's the worst. He's terrible. Like, my pops, boy, everybody in the stands is hearing this, right? So it used to get back to the head coach. So for some reason, the head coach,
try to sabotage you,
Jeff Tefford, told that to Andy Reid. So Andy Reid called me and was like, I heard your dad is like some type of like bad person, and like, I know he gets in your head and like just all type of crazy shit. So like that was the first few words, and it kind of like hurt me. And because at the end of the day, my dad didn't do nothing but be there for me.
That's right.
He was a very influential, like, he poured into me, you know what I'm saying? Like he nourished me, like any and everything I wanted. He made sure it was there for me. He took me to every practice, drove me around the whole country, making sure I didn't miss a practice, from baseball to basketball to football to track, like everything. So to get that call and like kind of be told them words in the first few sentences, like it went like from the highest of the high to the lowest of the low, like quick.
On your draft day.
On my draft day. But at the end of the day, he was just like, we're going to draft you, but I don't want to have to deal with your dad. And that was kind of the moral of the story. And, that shit kind of hurt.
So, right, dig deeper into that. So, once you get all that and you process all that, right,
yeah.
and then everybody's in the back yelling, oh, man.
Right.
In the back of your mind, you still like, damn, like.
I'm hurt. That's why I pulled all my closest circle in, and we went to a back room. I don't, like, in the documentary is going to come out. We dropping a documentary in this fall. On Amazon. So in the documentary, that's gonna be showed. But like right when I got drafted, we like celebrated, and then like 20 seconds later, I brought everybody in the room.
Did you tell your pops what he said?
I told everybody. Yeah, my pops was heard about
What'd
that
he say?
shit too. He just couldn't believe it. He was like, he knew Coach Teffer like said some bad things about him. And what's crazy about it, like we kind of knew because the relationship, like it was one of them relationships where like, you know, you doing everything to get this little kid in high school. You telling him this, you telling him that, and then once you get him on campus, you start acting different toward me. Like you start making me like the example out the team. Like, cause you know I was the All-Star, I was a freshman All-American, sophomore. Like I was a Heisman hopeful. Like, and then like you just start like, oh DeSean, you start calling me out in front of the team, and you start doing everything. I'm like, damn, bro, like what happened to the cool dude that used to do everything to try to get me, and now you got me. It's like you changed up on me.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, I heard your dad wasn't playing that shit.
Nah, he
Yo, the
wasn't
funny
happy.
thing is, I remember when it's a quick story. You and the coordinator was going at it, Marty Morningwig, right?
Yeah.
And somehow you want to get the ball, whatever, you know, typical number one receiver stuff. That's how they act. And you said, you know what? You lucky my dad ain't here because he'll fuck you up. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, Pops wouldn't have that. And what's crazy is,
Shout out Big Jack, man.
what's crazy is, you know, when I ain't gonna say the coordinator or who it was at the time, but we got into it, like some words was said, and he was like, "You son of a," I'm like, "Oh, you just called me a son of a."
Is that Marty? Or my bad, my bad. That's that
Yeah,
coach talk.
Yeah, but yeah, nah, he actually was like, "You son of a," and I'm like, bro, you lucky my pops wasn't here, bro, because my pops was here, bro, he'd have fucked you up. So, yeah, man, that was the story. But yeah, like, talk to me about your draft experience, man, because I know you feel like you was a first round talent as well, too.
Yeah. So, cool thing is, I went to Pittsburgh, and the head GM for the Steelers, I met with him, Mr. Kevin, and he was like, "Yo, you gonna go late first or early second?" I'm feeling like, you sure? Like they gonna take me in a second? You see my tape? You know how I feel about myself.
Right.
Anyway, I get to the draft. We had a big party. Now you talk about parties. Now everybody had these stories about how they was drafted. Listen, I had DJ Drama, right? Who we still friends to this day. He threw my party. And back in the day, you remember Hoops? She had she was hosting a little party and all that. So she came to this city. So I had the Hoops there. They had the DJ Drama. It was going crazy. The next day, the draft, all these teams was going. I'm getting all these different calls, right? And nothing's sticking. You know what I mean? Like, what they we're gonna get you if they don't take you. All that type of talk. I went from the Browns, the Seahawks, and then who was it? Oh, the Eagles and somebody else. I forget the other team. And he recalls. He's like, hey, he said, you don't got to pack your bags because you come up the street. You know what I mean? Because Philadelphia is like from my hometown, where I grew up at, like my own house. And that was the conversation. It was really small. It was quick. I just said, look, man, I did tell him, I said, yo, you ain't going to find a better running back than me. I'm talking about all time. Like, you know what I mean? And I ain't lie yet. I mean, he's still, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good experience, though. I love Philadelphia, man. It was a great time. Even when I got there, like, it was cool seeing you because I knew you from high school, right? And then we were like a young court. Macklin was the first rounder, so we was always tight, you know, and then Vic came in there. Right. Every time we seen Vic, true story real quick with Vic. Vic come in the building from jail, you know what I'm saying?
Do-rag on.
Yeah, do-rag. He didn't go big. I said, yo, he in the drink, getting them joint, you know what I mean? The little workouts there. And I remember meeting him. He said, what's up? I said, man, what's up, man? Shady, man. What's up? I ain't about this, man. What's up? He walked off. I was like, oh, shit, Michael Vick shook my hand.
Yeah, he played off.
Vick was that dude, bro.
Shady, what him do is like, if he really like you or he a fan of you, he ain't gonna show you right then in that moment. So he shook his hand like, I'm McCoy. I ain't tripping off you. And then he left. And then he was like, oh my, you know, he was like, I just shook Vic hand. But I think.
Hey, yo, hold up real quick. Vic first couple practices like, yo, this is Michael Vick?
Yeah.
He look awful.
Yeah, he did.
He look bad.
He was rusty.
I know, but I'm just saying, like.
He wasn't in jail working on nothing.
But I'm saying, like it's funny because everybody would come like, yo, how Michael Vick is?
Yeah.
And I'm a fan like, yo, this Vic. So I was like, yo, he all right. He stubborn off his feet, throwing dirt balls.
It was a couple people that was hating on him, too, when he first
But look,
we ain't going to speak on
bro,
that.
when he knocked that Russ off, though, dog, you can see it, the speed, the time, and the arm strength. I've never seen a dude throw the ball with a flick of the wrist.
Let me ask you one question, though. If you could predict what shoes he was going to wear, what shoes Mike Vick got on?
Air Force. Yeah,
that boy stands in Air Force One. He would have thought Jeezy talking about.
No, but look, he do come off as that uncle that was locked up for 20 years. Like I said, Mike, you did a year and a half, dog. He come to a party. He got a do-rag with a headband with the Air Forces. He had the big high Air Forces. I'm like, Mike, you was in jail for a little bit. Don't act like you've been there for 20 years.
Hey, bro, don't change, bro. He for sure the uncle, bro, with the forces on. Hey, for one, he gonna have them Air Forces on, man. But Yeah, nah, I think that's a good topic, man. And, you know, I just wanted to speak on this specifically real quick and we could get off this topic, man, because I really want to know your opinion because I feel like a lot of people sitting at home, they don't really get to understand this. But once the team makes these picks, right, like when they call and they make these picks and they always going to show the coach, the GM, and the owner talking to the kid.
Right.
Like, how cliche is that to you? Like, because I feel like a lot of that shit be fake. They're like, oh, we can't, oh, my God, we can't wait to see you, and oh, my God, we love you. And, like to me, that shit be fake, bro. Like, do you feel that same way? Because I think a lot of people sitting at home, they really don't realize, like, how many times do they got to keep saying the same thing over and over? Every pick, you got to talk about, oh, what we feel about you and what we think about you and how much for the world we believe in you and we can't. Like, what do you feel about that, bro?
Yeah, it is kind of corny because, like, when you get there, it's not going to be like that.
Right.
Andy Reid, yo, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
You did better than I did my first year, but he ain't talked to me till my second year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I mess a play up, he call me over, hey, get it right, and that'll be it. So all this loving the dub, you don't even do all that. Yeah. Right? I don't like it. But it's the cameras rolling. And I guess it's cool because, like, it's a lot of viewers that watch it. If you watch every year, the draft gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? They move to different teams now. So I like it, but it ain't real.
Nah,
all them players that crying and all that and tell you love them. Yeah. Oh, that's the last thing I don't like, though. Why when dudes go first round, they give Roger Goodell this big-ass hug.
Like they been their best friend.
Yeah.
I don't even know you.
Because when you really watch what they doing, right?
And then they going to fire your ass. They going to have you in the
Bro,
meetings.
Roger, he's been – I like him. You know what I'm saying? But when we look at, like, the bargaining agreements and all that type of stuff, like, I mean, we still trying to fight for equal rights.
It don't benefit the players.
Yeah, they tripping. All these hugs and –
I think
all these handshakes.
I think that's a good point you bring up. So I just wanted to bring up because just to let people at home know, we're going to always give y'all the authentic and the real. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time when these coaches is acting like they love you and you the best pick and all that, like he said, once you get there, it's really not that same energy because they're going to look at you like the same. If you don't get there and show what you could do and you don't make them right from that pick, they don't care about you. And all these hugs and Roger Goodell acting like he love you and you his best friend. When it's time for your ass to get fined or suspended, he ain't gonna look at you and hug you like he was hugging you then. He gonna be like, up, give me that money and up, you're fined. I
watch you hug him though. Don't act crazy.
Man, stop, man. You on with these facade ass stories. This dude crazy as hell, man. On to the next. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. He fooled your ass and don't go nowhere. My brother, why the hell you bet $250,000 to win $25,000 on Devin Haney? Come on, bro. Did you fall for the trick? Ryan Garcia ain't that damn crazy, bro. He fooled Devin Haney and you at the same time. I love you to death, and I always get on you because I hate when you bet the way you bet.
I'm not betting like that no more.
But just, you always say that too. So, you know, and I'm going to always be here to support you.
Bro.
And if you really need help to take you to therapy or something, because I love you, bro. But, like, come on, talk to us about that, man. Why the hell you do that?
First of all, right, I got a lot of strategies how I bet. I don't just bet on the regular.
All right.
But when I see something that's weak link and I know I can get it, I'll bet them. I usually win. I normally win those type of bets.
Right.
Let's just start here, though. What was you doing, Devin? What was you doing, bro? Right? I'm just keep it real. Like, you a boxer. You not no puncher. You a boxer. He's sitting in front of him like he just a straight boxer, though. Mm-hmm. Yo, if you watch the second round to like the fifth round, he was boxing him, right? Yeah. He was jabbing him, 1-2s. He was moving on him, everything, bro. He was messing with the levels, hitting him low, hitting him high. He was doing everything he wanted, boxing him, easy.
Yeah, right.
And then he started walking him down, doing this big boy shit that's not even his game.
Right.
I'm still hurt about that.
I know. I was going to so
that was an easy win though, dog.
Nah.
Hey, last thing, you know what? When the weight thing happened, I should have took the money out because my thing is, yo, like, if you watch Devin Haney's a big kid, bro. Mm-hmm. He's a hella, and real quick, I love what him and his dad got going on. Mm-hmm. I hate when people hate on athletes because they dads in their lives. Like, they make him weak. They don't. They make him stronger. Right? So Bill Haney, I love what Bill Haney's doing with his boy. Yeah. Okay, that's one part. Let's get all the good shit out of there.
I'm going to touch back on that in a minute.
Okay, two is like, yo, when the weight came about, he should have backed off because now Devin Haney had to fight all the way down to get to 140. He's a big kid, right? So imagine you can't eat all the time. You're
not as strong.
Right, you're not as strong. So you try to rehydrate after you weigh in. Right. Well, Ryan didn't do that. So if Ryan had to cut these last 3-4 pounds, you know how hard it is to do that? He's not going to be eating. He's not going to be running, all that type of things. Right. And he didn't do it. So now when he came into the fight, he already stronger. He's already bigger. And then he rehydrated. You see how tired Ryan was though, bro?
Yeah,
he was tired, dog.
He was fatigued. But see, this is my
crazy.
This is my
and the only rounds that he really won is the ones that he knocked Devin down.
Yeah.
Devin was beating him.
But he hit him early in that fight. He hit him with an early one. And,
he shot him.
Yeah, and he shocked him, and you could tell the rest of the fight he wasn't
But
the same.
this last thing though, and I'll let you go. Devin is a fundamentally boxing. He's fundamentally sound, bro. Him, Shakur, them dudes, they box extremely well, right?
Yep.
You know he got one punch, the hook.
That hook.
He got caught with that hook so many times, and after the fight, he said, "Yo, I fell asleep on it," and you can tell because he got lackadaisical with it.
Right.
But bro, he could. If they fight again, I'm not betting on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might bet, but he
So
should
you still feel like you're gonna bet after you just lost?
I gotta wait at the odds. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look at the odds, right? It's always opportunity to make money.
You gonna weigh in with me before
always
you?
opportunity to
Would
make
you weigh
money.
in with me this time if you make that bet on this particular fight?
I don't know if you bet good like that. I don't know. We can bet.
No, I'm saying, would you weigh in with me? Like, I'm not asking you to bet me. I'm
Oh,
just
no,
asking
no,
would you ain't gonna tap in with
No,
me? Like,
I never really ask people's opinions about a lot of things. You know that about me. You already know this about me.
But that's what we here for. We brothers for a reason, bro.
You my dog. But I'm not gonna ask you about your. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if they fight again though, if he just going there and boxing. But then again, I don't know because I didn't know his chin was that fragile. His chin is like
Man, fuck all
his
that.
chin
Man.
is like
Let's get real.
boom. His chin this shit is like, bro, you touch it, this shit ringing, this shit moving around, vibrating.
So
hold up, but I still love Devin Haney. That's still my dog. You know what I mean? We're gonna get him on the show.
Nah, we gonna. I don't know if he gonna get on the show.
Nah, he gonna get on the show though. For 250?
I came at him. He seen it too.
Nah, he feel bad for me though. 250.
But he seen it though. I posted something on Instagram and he seen it.
I mean, hey, look, we
Like, yeah, I came at him.
You
Like,
ain't disrespecting.
I mean, you could take it to how you want to take
What
it.
you
He
say?
might. It's on here.
What you say?
Say it with my chest. It's on here. We can talk about that later. But nah, this my thing though. So
250 though.
touching on that fight, and I seen you because you know we follow each other. I'm seeing you post throughout the fight,
You see that post?
but you didn't post during the fight. You waited till after the fight. And you like posted it.
No, I posted before the fight.
Yeah, but I'm saying you posted during the fight.
Yeah.
But then you had some posts that was during the fight, but you didn't post it until after the fight. Like you reposted after the fight was over.
I'm so lost with the social media posting things.
Right, it's all good. No, you was posting, but like
I
you
know
didn't
this.
post right
When
then, and
I
because you know
posted-
he's getting his ass whooped.
When he started getting that ass beat,
You stopped
yo,
posting.
Look, I had a nice look. Alpha was laid up, had the shades on. My new thing is the shades. I got the shades on the whole fight. He started getting his ass whipped around. Them shades came off. I'm joking with everybody. Like, hey, Shady, you want to take a picture? Yeah, I mean, he got knocked down. All that shit was over.
Yeah, because that money was on the line.
I crossed my arms like this, bro. No shades on like this. I couldn't believe it. Then I was thinking, you know what? He might get a tie. I was rooting for a tie, dog.
So I was rooting for a time. So let me ask you this: during that fight, how sick was you once you started realizing that money was going down the drain? Because you knew. All right,
let me just break the bet down though, because people think I just lost to 250. I think I lost like 100. Well, that's still bad too, but you know. So I put the 250 up to win
275.
25, right?
Yeah.
But then I had another like $60,000 bet because they give you bonuses. You lay them type of bets, then they give you a bonus. So I put like $65,000 on it to go the distance, and that was like minus something. So I made a lot of money back. So I probably made. Well, I didn't make money, but I probably lost like 110, like overall because I won on that one. And another one I had is for some reason I gamble, so like I take chances. So I put on Ryan to knock him down, right? Just because I was just messing around with it. Because when you give you bonuses, it's free money. It's like a free bet. So I was just putting different bets down. Now the big one was a 250. So I probably lost about 110. So I'm gonna get that back though.
So let's speak on this because we got to be an example, right, for the youth and for the young kids that's in the league, and
Yeah.
I want people to always learn from their
I agree with
elders.
that.
So I mean, this is a topic right here where it's touchy, and I know you love to gamble, but these how a lot of athletes go broke.
Yes,
and I'm not, we not gonna speak on you because you got a lot of money and we bosses and we do this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's some wood back here. I'll do it for you. But at the end of the day, like, I want to speak on that because a lot of people I know it was in the comments and I seen certain things and talking about that's why athletes go broke and it's dumb as hell for him to make the decision to him to spend this type of money and bet on things like that that's out of his control. Like, what's your take on that? And just to kind of like give some clarity to like the youth or guys out there that have issues. Like, how do you manage yours and like what would be advice? Because I don't really have those gambling. I don't want to call them issues because that's what you love to do. But like them problems, like what is something you can speak on about that?
Well, I'll just say this, right? You know, you can check my track record of what I made, right? I mean, I've made some good money, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm still making money, right? Yeah. And if you don't know nothing about me, you know, I'm a developer, right? I got over 300 units, right? And I got another 250 in production. Mm-hmm. If you just do the math on that. So I mean, I wouldn't recommend people to bet like that, but if you can bet, you can bet. I mean, I can do it, right? I see something where Charles Barkley and Michael Jordan was talking about gambling, right? They was making a big deal about them gambling. Yeah. And it's like, yo, if I can afford to gamble, I can afford to gamble. Mm-hmm. Right now, it's not I will say it's not a good habit to get, right? Because you're losing money. Mm-hmm. And then you can get deeper and deeper into it. But I've controlled myself enough where like I make big bets on things I love, right? I love the fight and the odds with Ryan Garcia and Haney. So I took a chance on it. Right. The Super Bowl. I haven't lost a bet. And I bet every Super Bowl about $200,000. Mm-hmm. I haven't lost a Super Bowl bet in the last 3 years. Mm-hmm. I just told you the Chiefs, the playoff run they just had, they were underdogs every game. I bet $100,000 every game. They were plus money. Yep. So I've won, you know, but like I said, it's all about like our habits. You know, it's funny, man. NFL, I used to think that like only guys that go broke was the black dudes, right? And I learned because, you know, when we get our money, right, I gotta go buy my mom and dad a house. I gotta go buy my mom and dad a car, right? Where most of the white teammates that I had, their mom and dad already had cribs, right? I remember Michael Trout signed this big ass contract, and he his mom said, "Hey, look, man, you got to move out my crib. You making $300 million, but you see the difference, right?" Yeah. Brent Selleck, good friend of ours, right? Good teammate. He had a stay home nanny, right? I didn't get that till I had kids in the league. Yeah. So it's all relative to what you know, right? But we all have our habits, you know, and I guess I could be better for the youth, right? Maybe don't post stuff like that, you know. But I do like to gamble, right? And I guess it's a bigger number for bigger players. You know, at that time I picked that number because I thought I had an easy win. So, but I mean, I just think that we all could be better at our decision making, right? And I don't want to put some out there that's a bad representation for the young kids. Right,
for sure.
But listen, I'll say it like this: moral story is that, yo, if you can't afford it, don't bet. And I'm on TV making money every day on Fox, so it's like, I mean,
so you sacrificing making your money on Fox to go gamble?
No, I'm just saying, like I got 4 or 5 streams of making paper. So,
right.
I mean, I guess I don't recommend that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be a hypocrite.
For sure.
Since you know me, I've been betting.
Right?
I go to my hometown and bet on the block, hanging out, shooting dice, and then I might bet on the casino. I like to bet.
I respect it. Like you say, man, cut your wins with your
losses.
I
know one thing: if I ever need money, I know who to go to.
I'll call you right back.
That's a good question. That's a great question, though, for sure.
Yeah. A lot of people can learn on that. And back in 2000 and I want to say like 2011, man, 2012. This was when the young DJ, you talked on a few stories on the young DJ, but I remember I was young, man. I was probably like right before I got my big contract, man. I was hanging out. I used to do some crazy things, but I remember specifically I got in trouble, bro. So you remember I used to live over there by the facility, you know, them new little apartments.
Trouble doing what?
I'm about to explain. You know, we had them apartments over there in South Philly, like right close to the facility. And at this time, man, I used to be out here living crazy, man, drinking, smoking, doing all types of crazy things. Oh, wow. And I remember coming back from I came back from Onyx. You remember Club Onyx over there back in the day, man? And that was a strip club, Club Onyx. And I was wet, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I for sure was over the limit. I think I was smoking while I was driving. I was on some nuts.
You was in a rap video.
I was in a Bentley too. You know, I remember I had that Bentley. I had that two-door Bentley, and it was me and my boy. And I was going down the back of Penrose, and
Penrose, yep.
It was a police officer that was like to the side of the road, and at the time I didn't see him. So when I'm going by him, I'm going at least about 100, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going about 100, and out of nowhere I see sirens, like the police lights cut on. But when I tell you I was driving so fast by him, like he wasn't able to even like be close to me. But he got close to me. So when I had hit it, I seen him.
You hit it?
I'm like, oh shit, I had hit it, right? So I turned into the facility where I was living. And when I tell you like the turn was sick, like I probably hit this turn going 60 miles per hour. I damn near hit the wall. Like I stopped and I hit it, but I was going 60 miles an hour. And then I got in like where I was living, and I had like pulled into one of our like. Matter of fact, you know who was staying over there? BG was living in the area at the time. I like pulled into the driveway like where BG was staying at, and I like turned the car off real fast, and the police officer was driving in the area, right? Like he was in the area because he like seen where I went. And what's crazy
He couldn't find you though.
He couldn't find me, but I got a call from guess who?
Dom.
Big Dom called me, and Big Dom was like, a police officer had said they had seen the car, but I wasn't in the car, like, cause you know I like put the seats all the way back and I laid down, and he never like came up to the door with his flashlight. But I got a call from Dom like the next day or something, and he was like, they seen the car and the car came back. The license plate was in my name, but he basically told him like I was speeding crazy, but they couldn't find me. And it was crazy because like Dom was like, man, you out here doing some nuts shit. He was like, what are you doing? I could for sure was going to jail that night, bro. That was a Philly story though, bro. But one thing about Dom, he gonna always get you out of trouble. He gonna always tell you like, man, Jack, you tripping. But Dom had to get me out of a few situations, bro.
Yo, that's crazy because like Dom always said that, man. Out of all of us, he got you out of the jail free card the most. I used it once or twice.
Yeah.
Mine's small though, right? I'm trying to think, what? I got one for you. This is small compared to your stuff. I mean, you had a whole. They should have that shit on like anyway. So my license was all messed up. I kept getting like speeding tickets, right?
Yeah.
So you know, after a certain amount of points, they take your license.
For sure.
I'm like, dog, I gotta get to work.
Yeah.
You need me at work, don't you? So somehow, I don't know what Dom did. He finessed it and my license was suspended, but he made it seem like I had a license, right? So I remember once I get pulled over, I'm like, damn, dog, she pulled me over. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, do I tell her who I am or try to get off? You know what I'm saying? Let's just see what happens because I know Dom fixed it up for me. So the lady comes back. She said, I think your license is suspended. I'm like, my license? Man, you need to check that again.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm real confident. When you confident, people can't tell you no.
At all.
So she goes back to the system. She's like, you know what? It's confusing me because it's not suspended, but it is suspended. I'm like, well, what do you mean? You work? What do you mean? It's suspended, it's not suspended.
Right.
I said, lady, if you can't show me that I'm suspended, then you need to let me go. She let me go because technically she couldn't figure out
if it was suspended or not, because
right.
Dom did his thing.
Right. So look, I remember I called Dom like, yo, what you do to my license though? Because it looks like my shit's suspended, but it's not suspended.
Right.
He said, don't worry about it. Get your ass to work
Get
on
your
time.
ass to work
And that's
on
what I did.
time.
Without Dom, Andy Reid's best players.
Man. Yeah, it would have been bad for
Huh?
us, man. Dom looked out for a lot of us, man, throughout our career, man. We're going to have
Shit.
Dom come on, too, man. That's my boy, man. I think Dom would be a good show, man. But moving forward, man, I think the next time we speak, man, the next time we talk, we can't wait 2-3 weeks, bro.
Yeah, nah, look, I had a I want to talk about your favorite coach of all time, though, on the next episode.
We're going to talk about a lot of him.
All right, your favorite coach?
I don't know who my favorite coach is, but it ain't him.
Chip Kelly Jackson.
Chip Kelly. We gonna definitely talk a lot more coming up on episode number 4, man. I'm your boy DeSean Jackson, and that's
LeSean Shady McCoy. Truly, one and only. 25-10 for the win. What you want to do? What you want to say? Let's get it.
tap in, like, follow, subscribe. Hey, we gonna give you the raw, authentic, straight convo, no filters. And what else we doing?
Winning.
For the win.
For the win.
25-10
for the win.
For the win. Out.
Yeah, okay. 4-0 when I touch down. Got a whole series on lockdown. If they looking for me, tell them pipe down. Look, we up to the test. You want hang with the best. We had direct tape. Let's go.